Greetings, everyone. Greetings. Welcome to Confused to Focus TV, family. This is where we break free from all limitations, overcome toxic patterns, and smile boldly into our purpose. I'm so excited for you to be with us today. I am Coach Lakeisha, as you already know it, and I'm so excited for us to have an amazing and powerful day today. It is 2025, family. Oh my goodness. It is a new year for us to declare our greatness and for us to walk into our purpose. Today's episode is going to be amazing, family, as they all are. But this was a little different today. So we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to be doing a little declarations for our year of 2025, and declarations that are different. It's going to be intentional living for us to move forward into our path. And I'm so excited for us to go into it, family. I'm so elated for us to go into it. But you already know, before we do it, we got to do our saying. Smile, family. It's important for us to smile, and smiling is so impactful. And honestly, it's a great benefit for us all to be able to do that, because it provides so many resources for ourselves, and it's positive for ourselves as we move forward. And definitely it's a power pack open door. So as we go into understanding smiling, family, we already go into a couple of fun facts about smiling and why it's such a great impact for all of us. So as we go into it, we're going to be getting our fun facts from wellness.com. That's everydaywell.com. And these are great resources of understanding why we smile. So smiling relieves stress. Of course, smiling elevates our moods. And definitely smiling is contagious, family. And smiling is a way to lower our blood pressure, of course. And smiling actually boosts our immune system. And definitely also smiling is a great reducer of pain when we smile. And also smiling is contagious. Did you know it was contagious? It is. And also smiling brings in success. Honestly, it really suggests that platform for yourself. And honestly, smiling helps for you to stay positive. Those are a few fun facts that we share, and it's important for us to continue to smile, family. It's important for us to begin to understand how impactful it is. That way you can go ahead and have like a process, and definitely having resources to always put in your back pocket to understand when things are challenging, when things do happen in your path. It's okay. It's okay for you to move forward into that move, because you already have the success principles where we smile. So do me a favor, family, make sure you share with this platform with somebody else, and definitely don't forget to subscribe to this amazing channel, and always know that you win moving forward ahead. So I'm so excited, family, for us to get into it today. Today is impactful because, mind you, it is the first day of the year. And a lot of times we do what? We have our New Year's resolutions. Many of us do that. And, it's an immense impact, and definitely it is a positive front. But the only thing about New Year's resolutions is sometimes leave us a little empty, because it doesn't leave us with a plan, with a process, with okay, how do I achieve these? Because a lot of times we have these amazing resolutions. Oh yeah, I'm gonna lose weight, or I'm gonna be a better person, or I am going to go ahead and apply for that position, or I'm gonna go ahead and start that business. It sounds great, right? But it doesn't leave us to a how. It's important for us to know how we're going to achieve those goals. So it's important for us to have a strategic, intentional goal plan for us to achieve anything that we want. So that brings the action on. So it's important for us to begin to have that plan. And we're going to have a couple of those opportunities and success principles for us in this episode today. So when it comes to our health, when it comes to our relationships, when it comes to business, when it comes to our overall well-being, it's important for us to be consistent and definitely have a plan in place for us to definitely achieve those goals. Because I know you want to achieve it, but a lot of times you may not know how. I would say begin to think about some of those areas where you can actually begin to achieve those goals and write it down. I'm all about good with journaling. It's important for us to write it down. And it's important for us to actually have a plan that we can look at for us to achieve those goals. So listen, that's just a little teaser real quick, just a little teaser what we're going to go into in the episode today. So we're going to go into a little bit more of a strategic process that we're going to go into when it comes to affirmations. not affirmations, when it comes to, our resolutions that we really want to achieve. So when we think about our resolutions that we want to achieve, family, a lot of times we need to understand the impact of what we want to provide. Understanding how it's impactful for each and every one of us, we need to understand why. So I do want to bring about, some of these facts that really go into New Year's resolutions, just to give you a concept of understanding what they are. So a lot of times we need to know these are facts out here. 91% of these New Year's resolutions do fail. It's real talk. This is out there. And honestly, they fail because of lack of clarity, of lack of planning, and the lack of really understanding solutions. Like I told you, it's like we understand we want to do it, but we don't know how we're going to do it. And a lot of times it leaves us confused, and it leaves us really just in a place where we feel like we just are not meant to do it. But honestly, you just needed to have a process in place. So it's important for us to really have an intentional declarations for our plans. And this year is going to be different, family. It's the first day, and we're going to go ahead and make sure that we have a strategic plan of what we want to do moving forward. We need to move forward in consistency, family, and understand why we want to achieve those goals moving forward ahead. So it's important for us to understand that, as we begin to move forward in having strategic plans, you need to really make a declaration of what you want to do. I would say a lot of times, start off with the things that you're great at, whatever you're great at doing. So remember, think about those things that you're great at doing, and then have a process in place for you to actually continue to achieve even greater goals with that. If you don't know the plans, but let's just say you do know what you want to do. Let's just say you want to be a runner. Okay, so you want to be a runner, you want to go out and run. Okay, so I want you to actually have a plan in place how you're going to go out and run. Okay, maybe I want to run, like maybe 10 minutes a day, and actually have that plan in place. That's something. And then maybe you want to get a coach that's going to help you achieve those goals. Maybe you want to go to the gym, or maybe you have your gym in your home, or maybe you want to have like begin a process in your house and build there before you go to an actual gym outside of your home. Whatever you want to do, you're making a declaration and actually making a plan in place for you to achieve those goals. But it's important for us to do those. So write that down. Write down your schedule. I want to work out maybe 3 times a week, and then put that in the process in play. Those are goal setting. And then say, after you finish writing that down, say, I want to do this probably around this time in the morning or this time in the afternoon. For example, begin that process. And guess what? Stay committed to that. Stay committed to it, and therefore you can achieve those goals for you to move forward. That's just an example of how you're actually able to have some intentional goal setting for yourselves for this year versus saying, I want to achieve to lose weight, or I want to actually begin to go into that marathon. You're actually having a plan process in place. Go get a mentor in that regard. Those people out there, they've already achieved it. They already won in those areas. Therefore, get their information, buy in with them, get the answers from them, because I promise you, they're going to give it to you, and they're going to be concrete solutions for yourself in order to achieve the goals. In other words, you're not just out there limitless where you don't know what to do. You're actually charged up and you're empowered because you know what to do in that process. That's how you're able to go into this year strong. If you were supposed to open up that business, definitely connect with somebody, a mentor in business. Those people are going to actually help you achieve those goals, and you're having a process in place. Write down those plans that they said, and therefore you're able to move forward with the strategic front and understanding how to achieve those plans. I'm telling you, that is really the way we're a game changer for you to actually achieve your plans that you want to achieve this year. Like, I know for me, I always say my plans. My plans is definitely continue moving forward as a midlife empowerment coach. I love being a coach, but you see what I said? A midlife. I focus on women in midlife and men in midlife. I'm in midlife, so I relate to it, right? So I'm a woman, so I focus mainly on women, right? But then at the same time, I'm all about focusing on a region of women. So it's women that are my age group. Okay, so it's like, it's not the millennials, right? That's way younger than me, but it's more so of the other age groups of women that I resonate with, mainly from ages of 30 to 65, usually is what I resonate with, because we have a lot in common. I'm around their time. Usually those women have children that are in college or graduated college, or they're already married, or they're actually going into their business if they have not started it. We have a lot in common. So please have a concrete goal of how to achieve those and be able to resonate with people in that area. All right. So therefore, that's what I am. So I love and I relate to women in that regard. So I relate to women definitely when achieving a success when challenges arise. I understand what that means when challenges arise. So I write out those areas because those were consistent what people would say are failures in the past. Actually, those are successes because I know how to rebuild out of it. So I write all of those down. So I turn my pain into purpose and I began to have that. And when I say write it down, because I love to journal, so I write it down and I began to develop books with all of that. So I began to get a publisher to help me actually process, get a book in order. So for me to move forward into that. Now, mind you, I didn't start there. I began to do my own self-publishing in my first book. I'll be honest with you, How to Get Unstuck. I always wanted to definitely begin to understand how to not be stuck in life. So I began that process. But at the same time, I did get a publisher for my second book, How to Get Unstuck, Confused to Focus. So that was the second copy of that book. So I began to get a strategic plan on how to really take all the thoughts and information out that I needed to put into that book and actually have it manuscript in the right way for that to be elevated, for others to be able to resonate with the book. So therefore, I needed a coach. I'm a coach, but a coach needs a coach sometimes. So you have to actually begin to write those things down too. So in other words, so you can actually begin to build and come out of success and actually get success in this area of life in this regard, because they're going to give me information and actually give me tools on how to rebuild and actually begin to develop even more success in that area. Right. So therefore, I get more information and I can bypass a lot of hiccups that they had, a lot of hiccups that they had. So therefore, I began to get more success, more clarity out of that. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, I'm not just out there by myself, maybe not knowing how to do things. So I'm giving you this example for a reason. It's important for us to really have a strategic plan. And definitely, if you don't know how to do it, it's okay. There's others that know how to achieve that success in that area. So I really want to champion you in that area. So I had a concrete goals for that. So me being a midlife empowerment coach, it's important for me to continue to have those tools and resources for me to continue on that path ahead. So that is my goal. So with that, I also have plans as far as me to continue to move forward and actually evolve even in that. So as an author, I began to have my own podcast. I began to not only have my own podcast, I began to develop my own TV show. I had the Lakeisha Mosley show, and now I have the Confused to Focus TV show. So I had to build from there. So I have more successes in that area and I really love it because therefore I made a concrete goal exactly what I wanted to do. So I say all that to say, family, that it's important for us to have concrete goals for what you want to achieve this year. So therefore, I achieved that. And now I began to evolve even more. I began to have events. So I had my own events for myself, building off of my books, which was the first book I had, Free Yourself. And I began to have my own success conference. So now I built my book when it comes to how to get unstuck, confused to focus. And I began to have my own conference with that. And then now I have my own Breaking Free from Toxic Patterns summits, building off of my books as well. You see what I'm saying? I have a process in place. So I began to build. And mind you, this year is the second year that I'll be having my amazing summit, Breaking Free from Toxic Patterns Summit. And I'm building with that with another theme called Breaking Free from Toxic Talk. Right? I'm staying with the theme and I'm staying within progress. And guess what? I had a coach to help me out with that in the beginning, understanding. So therefore, me taking that information, I'm able to share with others. And now I have a team of people that I'm able to connect with when it comes to that. You see what I'm saying? It's all about building with intention. And it's all about building with the success principles. And therefore, you can continue to actually have a strong declaration and actually begin to have a charge in front for your 2025. You're not just out there doing resolutions just without having success principles and how to achieve the success that you want. You have an action plan. and therefore you can build. So I believe that is going to be powerful for each and every one to be able to have success this year. And therefore you can thrive with intentional living, moving forward ahead. So I knew you will definitely be able to resonate with this. So for me, I know for a fact this year is going to be great. I'm loving the fact that I'm able to revamp and actually evolve my dad's pound cakes. It's called Owen's Cake. So my dad's middle name is Owen. It's Albert Owen Moore. So I'm so excited about that. So therefore, I'm able to really thrive when it comes to that regard with his cakes. So therefore, I'm able to take those pound cakes and able to sell it to my clients and able to sell it to all my potential clients that I'm able to have at my events. You see what I'm saying? That's what's so great about that. So I'm so excited for us to begin to connect with each other. Whoever like pound cakes and who loves to eat, I love to eat. I'm a foodie. So therefore, we're able to bring our board on that. So that's a business venture for myself. So those are my declarations for this year. So I'm so excited about that. What are your declarations this year? What do you want to achieve? I promise you, you can. And therefore, no matter what, someone else says, no one else knows what dreams that you have that's in your heart. They may shoot them down. I'm not going to say they're not, but I'm going to say you can win and always know that you can achieve anything. It's important for you to take your affirmations with you because affirmations does work, family, when you know how to continue to understand them. Affirmations, I can win. I can do hard things. I can succeed. I can actually achieve anything that I want. And I can begin to understand that I can win. Tell yourself that first thing in the morning. Tell yourself that and always know that you can always do anything. A lot of times when affirmations do fail, I'm gonna be honest with you, they fail only because they don't align with the belief systems that you have. And therefore you're not having consistent action plans. It's important for you to really understand that your mindset definitely needs to change if you keep saying things that are not correct for yourself. A lot of times you may have patterns in your past to say, I can't do this. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm not good enough. Think about when that's happening to yourself. So therefore, you need to begin a process of revamping your thinking, revamping those thoughts because those thoughts are right. They're not true. And begin to tell yourself, that's not true. That is not me. I don't know who that is, but I know I can do anything. So begin to say something opposite, which is truly what you truly want to say. I can do anything. I can achieve success. I can build. I can definitely overcome anything. I'm not anything what somebody else says that is not as far as aligned with the goals that I want to achieve. I can win and I can do anything. Tell yourself that you can do that because therefore you're changing your subconscious mind for you to begin to build and actually begin to change your patterns, reinforce the new pattern, which is the success principles. And therefore you can achieve anything that you want to achieve. I promise you, you can. So one thing about this is that you can begin to understand who you are as you begin to build. As you begin to build and understand how am I building a daily, is it working for me? Yeah, it is working. Begin to tell yourself that it's working. Begin to tell yourself every day that I can do anything. You know how you can do this as well? Have a great support system. Have a great people that are around you that are going to cheer you on, that is going to always champion you as your goals that you want to achieve. You need to have a team with you. You need to have one. And if you don't have a team of magnitude with you, definitely having great resources, books that are that you're encouraged by. You know, you got your books out there that you're encouraged by. Pull those books out. Begin to read those books and begin to continue to say those things that are in those books to yourself that you resonate with. And as you can begin to apply it, begin to say those over and over again for yourself because it's important for you to do that. And those writers of those books are going to say the very same thing as you. I had to do it too. They're going to tell you they had to do it too. I promise you, everyone has to go through this journey and success journey the same way, one day at a time. Be around the right people that are going to tell you that you can do it. And be around the right people that are going to tell you to succeed greatness. Listen, having accountability partners. Accountability partners are going to be out there to tell you that you can achieve your goals. Therefore, that you set in place for yourself, that you said you want to open that business, you want to write that book, you want to lose weight, you want to eat healthier, Build teams around you of people that are able to tell you that you can achieve those goals. And those people are going to champion you. And guess what? You want to have people like that as a reminder for yourself as well. People that you resonate with, that you actually can confide in, and that you're able to champion with you. Hey, people that maybe give you a text message or maybe give you a phone call, whatever it says. Yeah, I know you were going to achieve that goal today. You put a time mark on it. You said that you want to make sure every day that you want to go walking for 10 minutes. Did you achieve your walking today? That's great, especially people that you resonate with. Now, mind you, it may not be people that you don't resonate. You may not want to tell those people that you don't resonate with. It's okay. But you got people out there that you resonate with that definitely able to champion you on. And they're going to be like, oh, wow, that's right. You want to achieve this goal. You got this. You got this. You need those people, mentors, coaches, people that are really connected with you, that are going to actually champion you on, that want you to achieve those goals because they achieve the same goals too. And they really are championing you on, and they're really wanting you to achieve everything that you want to achieve. Those are your success people that are around you. You want to have those people around you to cheer you on. You don't have to do it by yourself, family. I promise you, you don't. So this is really, really great conversation that we're having today. I want everyone to understand how they can win. Having those tools in place, because all of these things are going to change your thoughts. They're going to change your mindset, and they're going to change your emotions. Your emotions are going to feel better. When you're around the right people, around connections with the right people, do you notice when you're smiling and you're feeling so happy and you're feeling so glee? I'm telling you, that is not by happenstance. That is intentional. When you're around the right people, they're always making you smile. They're always making you encouraging you. You're changing your emotions and you're changing your inside. I'm telling you, you want to be around them all the time. That's what you want. You want to keep that pattern going for yourself, and you want to exceed the goals that you want to succeed. That's how you're able to start this year out right, family. 2025 is your year. And I promise you, as you continue to understand that, it's all about our mentality. It's all about our emotions, and make sure to have a mental and emotional awareness for ourselves and self-care for ourselves. It's important for us to be accountable for that, and definitely be intentional in that in this year. Let's start this year off strong, and let's make a decree for ourselves and understand that you can achieve anything that you want to achieve. I promise you, you can. So this is a really, really great episode today, family. And I'm so excited for us to continue to move forward in this life together. It's important for you. Did you write out everything that you want to write out? Write it out, family. Journal for yourself. I promise you, it's important for us to connect with each other. Don't forget to connect with me, because I want to connect with you on these goals together. You're not by yourself, because I'm a coach for a reason. Coach Lakeisha is here for you. Definitely champion with me on my website. I am Lakeisha, where we connect with each other on these resources, and we always connect and moving forward and understanding how great we can be. It's important for us to know that we can decree anything that we want to decree, family, and always achieve the good goals that we want to achieve. So I'm so excited for us to make sure that we always hold that accountable for ourselves. Let's be accountable for ourselves. Let's always champion ourselves and always be resilient in anything that we want, so we can have a great peace of mind, so we can decree that we can actually build out of anything that we want to build out of, family, so we don't be confused. You don't want to be confused this year. You want to actually declare and be intentional as far as what you want to achieve, family, in every day this year. This is going to be a great year for you. I promise you it is. And it's a successful year that we can actually achieve success, family, and move forward in our life, moving forward ahead, whether it's for your health, like I said, whether it's that new job opportunity, whether it's that business that you want to open up, whether it's in relationships, whatever it's in connections with community. Make sure you continue to build and understand that you can achieve those goals. Don't think that it's just going to come. It's going to come when you decree what you want to achieve. Write it down, family. Like I said, begin to understand that that's impactful for yourself, and have a strategic plan every day that you want to achieve. Always have that. And like I said, you don't want to do it by yourself. Always have a plan of people with you, and always connect with others that resonate with you, that achieve the same thing that you wanted to achieve. Like me, I would say my own case. Definitely connecting with other bakers that have achieved those goals and success goals. Starting out, really small. I'm giving you an example. Starting out really small and having samples of the cakes, and definitely sell them on a small scale before you open up the business. and open up that big brick and mortar business, begin to start out small. Start out in your home, or start out, in a bake sale, start out at your church or your community center. Start up there, and therefore you can evolve into the greatness and bigness of who you are. I'm just giving you an example. Whatever you want to achieve, family, whatever you want to succeed in, always have a plan and be intentional about it. I promise you, you can do anything. You can actually achieve anything that you want to achieve. So I'm so excited about this episode, family. This is really, really great plan for ourselves, for us to be able to achieve our success principles and goals. Like I said, for us to have these affirmations that we want to achieve each year, and definitely having these New Year's resolutions. Let it not just be just a New Year resolution, family, but let it be a declaration for us to be able to have whatever we want to have. Having actual plans in place for us to transform our lives this year is important for us to do it, and we can do it together. I am so excited about this episode, family. I'm so excited for us to lean in. I'm so excited for us to connect with each other. So make sure you connect with me on my website. I am Lakeisha. Definitely have some great resources and tools for us to connect with each other in my website, family. You see my purpose there as a midlife empowerment coach, a speaker and trainer, and television show host. Also, you will see the opportunity that I'm going to be having in the Breaking Free from the Toxic Pattern Summit 2025, family. That's going to be an amazing summit where we're going to be able to overcome a lot of those toxic patterns for us to transform our lives moving forward. This year is going to be a great year, and it's going to be in person this year. So I'm so excited about this particular conference versus virtual. It's going to be in person, family. You're going to get the details of our location. And definitely make sure you connect with me on my Rise Above, Breaking Free from Toxic Patterns membership program, family. Don't forget, it's a membership program I have monthly. Make sure you subscribe to it. You're able to connect with me one-on-one, and we're able to go over any toxic patterns that you have in your heart that you really are hard to break. I would love to connect with you. Whatever it is, we can connect together. This is a monthly plan, family. I have a 6-month program and also have a yearly program. So you definitely want to subscribe to that. Don't forget to tune in for our amazing conversations that we have on the website, family, and our merch sales. Definitely how to get unstuck, confused to focused. Our book is out there. Make sure you get a copy, and definitely make sure you grab a copy for somebody else. And definitely our Free Yourself book is there. And definitely don't forget my amazing book, my amazing shirt, my shirt, Soul Rockstar t-shirt. I have on the blue one right now, family. So you definitely want to get your t-shirt today. That's a great t-shirt that you want to get for yourself and for your friends and for your young people. Definitely all sizes are available for all women. And definitely want to make sure you tune into it. And definitely don't forget our Rise Awards, our amazing Smile Awards retreat is coming up too. You want to make sure you connect to that. Definitely want to have those resources and tools come out for that when that is going to be airing, and definitely at a city near you. You want to make sure you connect with that as well too. Family, I'm so excited for us to connect together. Make sure you impactfully tell somebody else about this particular episode on this TV show. It's really amazing for us to definitely decree and declare for our amazing resolutions that we want to achieve this year with a strategic plan in place. And I promise you, you're going to achieve those goals. So family, I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in to this television show today. You already know how I end my shows. And all you do, lead with confidence, understanding, and love always. Always be impactful. Always know that you win, and always know that you matter. Look forward to seeing you on next week, family, on this amazing television show. Have a good one.